Well, hello everyone. Today we are going to finish off our last topic. So your final exam will be tomorrow. That's Thursday, the 18th of August, and you have 3 hours in which to complete it. So I strongly suggest that you take what little time you've got left and get prepared for it, and make sure that you start your exam before 9 p.m. so that you'll have enough time to finish it inside the window that we have. So first question we're going to deal with here is an application, and it's a story. And in this story, a pre-election survey showed that 7 out of 12 people will vote in an election. At this rate, how many people would you expect to vote in a city that had 200,000? So how many would vote? In a city that had 210,000 people of voting age. Well, since you tell me 7 out of 12, 7 can vote out of a total of 12. And that's going to be equal to the same ratio that you would get if you let X be the number of people who would vote in this city, and you divide it by the total number. So basically, there's our equation. If we solve for X, we will be able to tell you how many people are likely to vote. So I'm going to do the cross multiplying technique, and 12 times X gets me that. And if we multiply 7 and 210,000 together, you get 1,470,000. And then to find out what X is, that's the number of people who would vote, you divide both sides by 12. And that gets us, let's say that, 122,500,000 people. So the answer to the question, how many people would vote in this city of 210,000? The answer would be 122,500. Now the next question, call it question 1. The next question, question 2, says a contractor estimates that 12 square feet of window space will be allowed for every 1,600 feet of floor space. So you're going to have 12 square feet of window for every 160 square feet of surface. Now, using this estimate, how much window space, if you're building a house that had 3,200 square feet. Now, the relationship is 12 of window, 100 square feet of floor space. So 12 is the windows over 160. Now that's going to equal X, how much window against the floor space of this house, which is that. And so here we've got our equation. We'll do our cross multiply. 160 equals those two guys. Get our calculator out for that. So 12 times 3,200. And the answer is 38,400. So to find out X, the square footage of window, divide both sides by 160. If I divide this guy by 160, we get that you would have in this particular house 240 square feet of windows. Now, in the next question, 120 tiles covers 24 square feet of floor. And the question is, how many tiles would you need to cover 300 square feet of floors? Now you can imagine what you might get. You might get a big box, 120 tiles, and it covers that many square feet, so it's probably quite small tiles. So 120 tiles, and on the bottom, 24 square feet. Now, on the fraction, you have the same position. On the top's tiles, on the bottom is square foot. Don't know how many tiles there are. That's what we're trying to ask. Over 300. Here is our equation. It's very similar. If you do cross multiply, you will get that guy. And then if you divide that number by 24, you end up needing 1,500 tiles. That would be a lot of work. Now, our next one, story number 4. Leonardo da Vinci observed that a person's height varies directly as a person's width. Okay, so there's a relation between your height and how wide you are. Okay. And so a person is 70 inches tall, has a width of 17.5 inches. How tall would you expect someone whose width was only 12 inches? There's your equation. Cross multiply 17.5x equals that. Divide both sides by 17.5. See what we get here. 840 divided by 17.5. And the answer we get to the nearest whole number is 54 to 1 decimal place. It's that. So a person whose width across their shoulders, that's what we're talking about, would be about 54 inches, quite a small person. And see if there's any others I need to do. And that's essentially all I'm going to do then. And it's just some examples of using proportion to decide how to solve a problem that involves proportions. So hopefully that's some help to you. And remember, tomorrow is your final. So good luck, everyone. And bye-bye for now, unless I see you in another math class.